Everything's so crooked and dishonest in this world.
Well, they're all going around Congress, these presidents. That's what's killing us. They're not going by the Constitution.
Well, what do you think the next president's going to do? He's going to go worse than Obama.
Yeah. See, this country, when it was started, they didn't want a king. And that's what we're getting, a king.
He already is there.
And we don't want that. It's
Burger King.
They did
like the creepy Burger King commercial running down the football field with a big head. That's Obama Burger King. Oh, Wally, it's so frustrating in this world. It really is. And to be attacked by microwave weapons, constantly zinged and attacked by this government is absolutely bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. And there will be lawsuits. That attorney, Sean Abril, is coming back on, hopefully on the 13th, either the second or third week in January. Again, this is going to be, the Wheel of Freedom starts next week, but still, Sean will be back on, and we're going to talk about a lot of this stuff in the lawsuits and the people that are suffering at the hands of this government experimentation. Even that viewer that wrote in about the underwater sound lab here in London experimenting on people 20, 30 years ago. Come on. They've been doing this crap forever, and it's horrible. Horrible, Wally. You know what? Let's not forget about the Common Core.
I'm just looking at that.
All right, good, because this is important. Everyone knows about Glenn Beck. We love Glenn Beck. Nobody can do it better than Glenn Beck. He's really great. But it's a quick 2-minute video of him reading the Common Core indoctrination, and it's a poem, and it's really creepy. So
what they're making the kids say.
Yes, in the classroom. It was sent in by a teacher. Reg, can we run that?
Common Core has a poem now from North Carolina.
It's really a special poem.
Yeah.
Kids are learning it, memorizing it, fifth graders.
80 fifth grade students recited this together at their promotion ceremony. And it's called We Learned More with Common Core.
That rhymes.
Yeah.
More and core, they rhyme there. They probably learned that in Common Core.
Here it is. We learn more with Common Core. Text genre, features, and theme to explore. We learned more with Common Core. Fractions, decimals, journal prompts galore. We learned more with Common Core. Runner and cubes are strategies for learning more with Common Core. Vocab words like clouds, organs, force, and omnivore. We learned more with Common Core. Economy, government, revolutionary war. We learned more with Common Core. So many new concepts to explore.
Because we learned more with Common Core. Isn't that awesome? That's really good.
Doesn't sound like you're indoctrinating kids at all.
Like it's Soviet Russia? No, not at all. Not at all. See,
I mean, this is really
stuff.
spooky.
It is.
This came in from Cheryl Slovinsky. She is a substitute teacher in North Carolina. She said she heard 80 fifth grade students recite it together at their promotion ceremony. And she said, I was spooked. And she said, please let people know this is going on in their schools. This is North Carolina.
Pretty conservative state. Although it was, I guess it went to the president. Did it last time too? Or it certainly did in 2008. And then I forget whether or not it wound up because it was really close this time as well. So, I mean, they do have some issues there as far as progressivism.
We learn more with Common Core.
You stop and think about that. You have a classroom of children singing that. We learn more about Common Core. That's crazy. That's indoctrination. That's what they did in Nazi Germany and Russia.
And then some of the kids grow up. When I grow up, I'm going to be a whore because I learned from Common Core.
Was that in there?
No, but I added it, Wally.
Okay.
What the heck? What's the difference? They might as well indoctrinate the kids to be a whore then at a young age too, you know?
Actually, it's saying here in this pamphlet I got, in essence, American students are guinea pigs in a national education experiment. Now, you got to understand where this Common Core came from. I firmly believe Common Core has been in the colleges for years and years and years. And people who were active in that are Barack Obama and William Ayers. They were involved in education in Chicago for years and years and years. And also Bill Ayers' father and brother, they were involved also. And what are they doing? They're trying to indoctrinate the children. Now, you've heard how liberal colleges were. Well, not all of them are, but most of them are. And my kids, when they went to college, I told them,
Would you say his mic, Reg? Yeah, you keep hitting the table with
Okay.
it. Put it up there.
all right. So when my kids went to college, I told them, you give them what the teachers want, the educators want, but don't believe everything they say. You got to do some research yourself. And I've said that to my granddaughters now. You give them what they want, but you got to know the facts yourself. Don't take for granted everything they're teaching you is accurate, because it isn't. Now, what's going to happen here is our states are going to have to pick up the tab for all these changes in education. They're going to have to buy new textbooks all over the whole country. And they figured it's going to cost the states about $16 billion for this new Common Core. And it's failing all over the country. People are dropping it, but you got the Obama administration pushing for this because it's part of his agenda. It's like Hillary said, it takes a village to bring up the children. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, the parents are supposed to be bringing up the children, not the village.
Well, you learn more with Common Core.
Yeah, that's what they say. But Common Core standards initiated. I wish we had Lori Hopkins here because she's excellent in all this stuff. She's got all this information, and she's an expert at it.
She will be joining us, I bet, within 2 to 3 weeks also.
Yeah.
We should have her coming back in. Yep.
Well, what it's saying here, they have to buy new textbooks, which I already said, and they have to maintain hundreds of computers for students to take the tests online. Altogether, states are expected to spend $16 billion on this. And you know what? What happened was this Common Core went to the state legislature, and the state legislature passed it. The schools and the towns and the principals and the local towns, they had no say about that. They had no say. And this thing is failing. It's not working, but they're still going to push it because Common Core is an important part of indoctrinating American children. And I'm saying indoctrinating. And every time I say that, I think of Russia and I think of Nazi Germany. Because that's what's happening right there. It's happening in this country, and we got to wake up. Everybody got to learn about these things and pass the word around what's going on.
Wally, what is this right here you got in this little thing here? Maybe you can read some of that.
Okay. What's taught to the kids is how to process nouns. And this is what they're taught. This is what their kids are taught. The president's job is not easy, right? The nation's people do not always agree. The president's choice affects everyone. Make sure the country's laws are fair. That's what the country does. That's what the president does. He makes sure the laws are fair. The government commands must be obeyed by all. These are what children are writing for answers. Then it says, they want the individual's wants are less important than that of the nation's well-being. Stop and think about that one. Individuals' wants are less important than the nation's well-being. The government is the number one person. You come second. No freedom for you. You do what the government tells you. This is what students are writing down for answers. This is actually a test taken in school. Stop and think about that one. That's Common Core for you.
Common Core. Yeah.
How they say it now?
They say, when I grow up, I'm going to be a whore
Oh, no.
because I learned from Common Core.
Yep.
That's all.
You know, Common Core, a lot of the information, and the material used contains all liberal bias type of words and things. That's the claim of a network in the United States. What do we got?
We got a phone call. Hopefully we can hear you, caller. We're going to try this. The speakers got disrupted with the new carpet here. Hello, caller. You on the air?
Yeah, this is Dennis again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Dennis. The wires got kind of screwed up with the new carpet.
I have a quick question for you guys. I'm looking up companies that are exempt from Obamacare, and the list is just friggin' incredible. But what exactly does that mean, they're exempt from Obamacare?
What does what mean again?
That when a company is exempt from Obamacare.
The companies are exempt from Obamacare.
Oh,
Yeah, what exactly does that mean? They do not have to participate, or what?
I don't know exactly what it is, but it doesn't come into effect for them until like 2017 or 18. And they're not going to have to pay all the fees that other people have to, and they'll have special allowances for them.
And that's,
I don't know if that makes sense.
and I think that's Obama's cronies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the list is, I just printed out over 16 pages, and that's not even the whole list.
It's amazing.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I just thought maybe
Well, don't run away, please. You do use the computer a lot, right?
Kinda.
Because there's so much good information there that you don't get in the London Day. You'll get
for
all
sure.
kind of information from that. And I say use your computer, do some research, and read.
Yeah.
And talking about reading, we just want to show you this book.
This is Wally's, wait a minute, camera 3, Reg.
This is Glenn Beck, and I think it's a wonderful book. It's about miracles and massacres that happen in the United States and around the world. And it's a history book. And there's small, short stories. And I think you'll find the book very amazing. And
I used to watch Glenn a lot when he was on TV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
we
like
miss
him.
Glenn Beck, big time.
I picked up a lot of history from that man.
Oh, yeah. Now, he's when he first started out, he wasn't as religious as he is now, right?
I didn't hear him.
He seems to have gotten very religious in his...
No, he's a man of faith by...
I think he's a Mormon, and I think he is religious.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
Good. All right, guys.
Thanks for calling.
Dennis, thank
talk
you
to you guys
again.
later.
Yep, we got 4 minutes left. So next week, it's going to be the Wheel of Freedom. So we got to remember, Wally, when we... that's easy, starting the show. Welcome to the Wheel of Freedom. I don't have to say Wally, but we can still say wake up if we want.
We were saying the wheel of something else before.
Ron Rando was.
We were saying the wheel of fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. So we'll have to get Ron Rando back on here in
I saw on television
1 minute.
People were registering their guns.
Yeah.
These are guns they already owned for years and years,
yeah.
but they had to re-register.
Assault and certain clips and
And it's going to take days and days.
but the word is if they have a list already of people who has what and they don't go register, now they're felons. Now
Yeah,
they're going to
they get
go
arrested.
door to door.
Right.
And JB said don't let them in without a search warrant. And, hey, we're fading out, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Happy New Year. Next year will be better. Next week will be the Wheel of Freedom, and that wheel will be turning. I'll tell you what. So
Wake up, America.
wake up, America. Good night. God bless everybody.
Get out there and vote in 2010.